Sorry about that. My phone over here and it's clicked right on off. But yeah, don't just search for that closure. Search for the answer. Ask God for that answer that you need to move on with your life. Like you're ask God to put the people in your life that's going to validate your feelings, to understand your frustration, but to also push you to not stay in that same position, not stay in that same spot, to not stay stagnant. Like it's life is short. Things move on. My thing is they moved on. They knew they treated you wrong. Why are you just still sitting there in that mess? And they done moved on about their business, but you still sitting there. Don't let the devil take your joy, your life like that, because that's an attack from the enemy. It really is. The devil will use any and everybody to distract you. Like you over there crying and boo hooing about, oh my gosh, this person, I would never thought this person. Look, stop saying I never thought it happened. Take note that it happened. You know, write these feelings down. Because, like I said, these are real feelings that happen. Write these feelings down. I journal. I haven't been journaling a lot, but I do journal. I write down things. Write these things down. Bring it to God. I write these people's names down and I bring them to God because I know I didn't deserve that. And sometimes you try to get close, and you know what? It is funny because I was just thinking this too. I'm like, stop trying to get closure from your Judas. Stop trying to get closer from your Judas. Like, we gonna have to need some people in our lives that's gonna have to quote unquote betray us or quote unquote do us wrong to push us to purpose. And it's okay. Jesus will never been on that cross if Judas didn't betray him. And Judas pushed Jesus to the purpose. It had to happen for everything to happen. So, yeah. Jesus didn't go for closure, knowing daggone well, like, well, Judas, why did you? He knew it was finna happen. He knew he was gonna get betrayed, but it was for purpose. Not saying my thing is you getting betrayed every 10 seconds. You need to go sit down with yourself and wonder why you're just attracting these people to your life. That's another story, but it's okay. You're not gonna get that closure, but you thank God for these people because what lesson did you get from being around these people? It's always a lesson in something. Everything ain't a bad thing. You gotta find a silver liner in the relationships. Like, I know y'all had good times. My thing is, you ain't gonna be a friend to somebody where you just didn't have good times. You're not. I'm not sure how y'all had y'all good times, but you had good times somewhere. So ask God, like ask God to show you, ask God to open your eyes and stuff like that. And get a little tired holding the phone, but I had to keep it by the AC. Um, yeah, ask God, like, God, what was the lesson? Show me the lesson. And my thing is, once you God open your eyes, you're gonna see the lesson. A person might have been jealous of you this entire time. They might have been jealous of the little that you had, and you needed to see, and God needed you to like God really needed to expose that person because that next stage of your life where you're going to, they just can't come. They just can't come. So you over there trying to get closure for a person that might be jealous of you, they're never going to give you that true, authentic answer. They might give you a answer, but that true, authentic answer on why they treated you like that, you're not about to get that from them, especially somebody jealous or envious of you. And you had to be 100% okay with that. You had to be 100% okay with that. You just got to thank God for these people. I thank God for everybody who come in my life, whether it's for a day, a split second, an interaction at the store. But you got to, how can I say this? You have to be open hearted and open minded so God can clear the people out your life that He didn't want in your life anyway. But us being hard headed, we, let these people in our lives or didn't cut these people off when we're supposed to cut them off during a certain season in our life. We have to be okay. Let God, remove these people so He can replace these people with the people that's going to help you become the best version of yourself. And I kid you not, this is something I've done. I have gone through the grieving process of losing friends, losing family members, not like physical like death, but they're just not in my life like that no more. And that's okay. And some people are just not in my life at all. Some people don't even know. I gained weight, lost weight, nothing. Like, it is okay. And once I cut those people off, and I cut them off with love. Don't be over there mad bitter, because I see a lot of people on podcasts and on the internet talking about, yeah, I cut that person off because they this, and this. And okay, that's true. If a person's toxic, yes, please cut them off. But you had to sit down and think and, ask yourself, well, how did I attract these people? What God exposed me on the behaviors and, toxic traits that I had that attracted these people. Because let's be honest, a toxic trait is not just, oh, sorry, it's not just, oh, I cuss you out, they fussing and fighting. Like I tell people, one of my toxic traits were I was a people pleaser. I was a people pleaser. And I don't care what nobody say. I don't care. My mom, you weren't. I was a people pleaser, and I see it a lot in my family. But that's another story there. I was a people pleaser. I was just too nice, except for being kind. I will say that. When I told you, when I found the difference between nice and kind, it just opened my eyes. And now I'm a kind woman. I'm not a nice woman at all. So don't call me nice. You might get yelled at. I'm a kind woman. If you don't know, please use that dictionary, because it means totally two different definitions. But yeah, sometimes you got to sit down with God and, like, God, expose those bad traits that I have. Why am I attracting these people who are just using me up? Why am I just attracting, a narcissist here and there? Because it's something that you're yeah, you gotta be accountable all the way through. You might have some toxic traits. That I'm like I said, everybody's toxic traits. Not, oh, they're just, cussing and fussing. They're narcissists and stuff like that. But it's subtle toxic traits that everybody might have, and